Hello guys, today we are going to do our midterm test, and first let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Hendrik Sutanto and I am from class LA10.
Hi, I'm Tertiana Aristadewi and I'm from Bindusian 2024 majoring business creation and I'm from LF10 class.
My name is Nicholas Jason Saputra.
And that's all for our introduction, and let's just go straight to the main topic. So the main topic today is about which is better, to buy a house or to rent one. You must all be wondering which is better, so that's why we all take this topic. And what we are going to discuss today is first about the pros and cons of buying a house, and the next thing is the pros and cons of renting one. And the last thing we do is, of course, we're just gonna make the decision about which is better. And the pros and cons will be described by my colleague.
As my friend said, that first we are going to discuss about the pros and cons of buying a house. So here we are going to tell you about the pros of buying a house. So the first point is you are actually own where you live and get to design whatever you want to your house. So you got the satisfactions of do whatever you want to your house. Well, if you have some extra money and you want to remodel or redesign your house, such as your kitchen, your bedroom, you are actually can do that because it's technically your house and you make your own payment to get that worth things of it.
Also, buying a house offers us stability. What does it mean? Because stability means in our life that we have stable life in the house. So, if we buy a house, we can live in that house as long as we want. And when we get bored of it, we can sell it, and the price won't go down, right? So, it will be a big advantage of buying a house. And I think one house is more than enough to live. So, that's fine with me.
Owning a property in the form of a house is a profitable long-term investment. By buying a house means we have assets for a long-term investment. For example, when we have two houses, one of them we use it for a place to live, then the other we can use it for a contract house. So we get a benefit from the contract house. Another example is that house prices will rise in the future, and maybe if we need money we can sell the house and get a high price.
Next, we are going to tell you about the cons of buying a house. And the first point is you have to carry the risk of your house and pay for the maintenance costs. You actually have a lot of risk to carry by owning a house. While associated to the remodel or upgrade your house, you still have to save up, right? And it's basically not inexpensive. Either you have the ability on your credit to get another debt or pay cash for it. And it is also risky if you are owning a house because if something breaks down, you have to bear the costs to fix it, and you have the liability for the maintenance costs.
Like I said, that the house can be a long-term investment, but home investment can drop at any time. Some of the factors that cause home investment price are economic growth in the country, and then the location of the house. If the location is not strategic, it can reduce the price. Then the house that is not maintained will also affect the price of the house, and many other factors that cause home investment price.
Next, if one of the advantages of buying a house is stability, and the opposite is the disadvantage is that we will have less mobility. What does it mean? It will be more difficult for us to accept an attractive job offer that require us to move to another city, and that's it.
Next, we are going to discuss about the pros and cons of renting a house. And now we are going to tell you about the pros of renting a house. And the first point is you get more flexibility and freedom to move out. There is some amount of mobility, right? Because you can always, once your lease is up, it is easy for you to just pick up and leave. And you don't have to worry about having to sell your house and rent it out to someone else, because that's the landlord's responsibility.
We rent a house, we will not be burdened with the cost of maintaining the house and property, because we are not the owner of the house. Only the homeowner is responsible for the cost of the maintaining the house and property. Maintenance costs for homes and properties, for example, such as in the event of ceiling leak that must be replaced, house paint is starting to fade, must be repainted, and much more.
Then the next advantage of renting a house is that we won't need a big amount of money to start living in a house since we're just renting it.
And the last topic, we are going to tell you about the cons of renting a house. And for the first point, the rental payments go on for the rest of your life. So the rental payments don't stop as long as you are in the rental. At some point, you won't have the mortgage of your house, and you just have to pay for the taxes and insurance. So people might say that money spent on a rental is just wasted.
With us renting a house, we cannot change the interior or exterior decoration of homes and properties, because this is a rental house. We as house tenants cannot change the interior or exterior decoration of the rental house. For example, if we want to change the color of the house, then we have to paint it with a new color, but it cannot be done. Only homeowners can paint the house.
And the cons of renting a house is we won't be building any value if we live in a house that we rent, because it's not ours. And the other thing is it's very bad. And sometimes when the economic condition is going bad, I think there might be some increase in the rent payment.
Based on the arguments we talk about, what if we rent a house and what if we buy a house, we think buying a house is better than renting a house. Why? Because we can freely want to do anything with the house we own, such as renovating, repainted, and other more. As I said, the house is an asset for a long-term investment. It is very profitable for us. So that's why buying a house is better than renting a house.